sorry. I was trying to put my mobile on the corner of my laptop, just so I can watch the. I'm sorry.
Hello everybody, yes, now we are officially live. Welcome everybody and thank you so much for this time here. I'm pretty sure that's going to be a very nice time here together. This is the FantasticaMente podcast, your best podcast, Brazilian podcast around the world. And so today I have here my friend to help me, Ruben Jardim. How are you, Ruben?
Hello everybody! Welcome, Hakuna Matata Aloha! Let's do this!
Exactly. Thank you so much for being here today, Ruben. It's going to be a great time here together with me. And, well, we have some special information here before we started that. So, as you can see, maybe this is the first time that you are seeing this session here in English. And just a moment, I have just to connect the power here because it's going to down in a few minutes. Just a moment.
Now a quick word from our sponsors. Have you felt bleak? Maybe your skin is a bit dry. Have you tried our new moisturizer? Yes, the new Saliva Moisture. You just apply it to your skin.
Yeah, my friend, we are live, you know. This kind of stuff happens sometimes, so... Okay, let's continue that. No, this is another side, the opposite side. Okay, so my friends, so this is the first time that you are seeing this transmission here in English, and we are doing this because sometimes we have some friend of us like asking to do some session in English to you. So it's a pleasure to us because we can have some different guests here to speak as well, different persons to you know change some experience or maybe have some fun here together with us. So this is best for us, and for sure it's a great opportunity for us to speak in English because we are not native speakers. So it's a great and a nice opportunity just to relax, get some conversation here. And if you're here for the first time, what I'm asking to you to do is just press like here in this live and follow us here in the YouTube, and for sure participate for this chat here. We have a very nice chat here. We are going to see we have a lot of funny people here in the chat, and I hope that we can do this as a family, because we are out from our country. Is it, Ruben? Do you speak it so much? I think maybe speaking too much. So maybe you can talk something about the chat because you are there for a great part of the time, so you can say something about the chat. What is our chat, Ruben?
Yes, I think, thank you, David. I think our chat is amazing.
Oh my goodness, so
every time we had a chance to interact with our followers, our fans, everything is just so amazing. We have just the support, and it's just brilliant, So every time they just lift us up. There's just nothing that this chat cannot do. Actually, as a matter of fact, we would not be here if it was not for the chat. So welcome everybody, and no being rude to your classmates, okay? Good questions. Yes, let's all keep a uplifting spirit, okay? Good.
Yes, it's like a Siri, man, from the Apple, It's like, hello Siri, where's my phone? Okay, Ruben, thank you so much for this, so lovely information about the chat. It was really, really amazing here. Thanks so much.
My pleasure.
Yeah. And today, just say again, if you want to receive some information like that or some, let's say, content like that, some information that you're going to see now, like people just chatting here, just some friending, take a conversation here. And you can subscribe here in this channel, and you are going to receive some information when we are live. And if you cannot watch this during the live time, you can watch this after the live. I'm going to prepare some special list here just for English sessions, okay? So welcome to the channel. Subscribe here in this channel. We are so famous, Ruben. You have 80 subscribers here in this channel, man. You are close to the 100 channels, followers.
Yeah,
man. It's like, famous. Famous is like, what can I do, man? Just a famous people. I feel like Robert De Niro. I don't know, man. Sometimes, And for sure,
And Dave,
I forgot to present some person here.
don't forget the thumbs up.
Oh yeah.
Thumbs up.
Forgot to tap the thumbs up in this
Yeah.
video.
Yeah.
Thumbs up, guys.
Exactly. Like this video here and support us here. Here you can see this is Douglas Oliveira. Douglas, you are full screen now. This is Douglas today. He's my mate. He's my partner in this channel. And today he's supporting in the chat because for sure when the interview is going to be in French, I'm going to be there supporting the chat, and we are going here interview people, because
It's my pleasure.
Yeah.
When I speak.
Thank you so much, Douglas. Thank you so much. So, Ruben, today you have a special friend here.
Yeah, super special.
Did you talk with him before?
I would say we have been lifelong friends for 30 minutes.
Yeah, okay. And what is your feeling about him?
I have a feeling that we were just born to be soulmates. No, sorry, bad about it. I feel like we just bonded, we just like me and him were just like two pieces of the same cookie, it's just love.
Okay, you are so romantic today, Ruben. It's very special, Okay.
It's just good vibes.
Good vibes, okay.
Yes,
so
good
today
vibes.
we are going to interview an amazing guy. He's living in Cork, and he's my friend in the work. It's very nice to talk with him today here. To be honest, I like take coffee together with him, so it's a pleasure to me have some time to just speak here and have some chat and some fun together. So, friends here in this chat, friend here in this channel watching us in this time, just receiving here, let me put his in the screen, just receive here the Venezuelan guy, the beautiful guy, what can I say? The special man here in the Cork, everybody's looking for this guy, but just to pay bills. Receive here, especially this guest, Roberto Franchini. Welcome, Roberto.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. Thanks for having me. It's a pleasure to be here. It's a pleasure to be a very nice introduce. From Ruben, from you. This is just love, my friend. This is just love, man. It's a channel of love. This. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys.
We only do that for special people, as David.
Not for special people.
Yes.
Yeah,
for special
so
people.
maybe because I am the first non-native Portuguese speaker in this channel, huh?
No, not just because that, but because you have a good heart and good vibes and beautiful hair, so we can speak here together, my friend. So how are you, Roberto? How's it going, my friend?
Very good. Thanks, man. It's my first time to be in a YouTube channel, actually.
Really?
The first time. Yeah, first time to be in a YouTube channel.
Oh my goodness, so nice.
Yeah, so I know that David was working on this for some weeks, some months, I don't know. He told me that he has 1 million followers. See that channel? Oh my God.
How many? Sorry, say again. How many?
1 million followers, man. 1 million followers, you promised it. But you're getting there. You're getting there, man.
I believe this. I believe.
Yes, my friend.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just the bait. When you get here, you're trapped for life, mate. Yeah.
And Roberto, how's it going this pandemic time for you? Like, what are you doing this mute time? What are you doing?
Well, man, it's a very difficult time for everybody. You know that. Well, hopefully we have been working all this time. We have no stop. I see for you guys it's the same. So we have work. So thanks God for that. We're still ongoing, man. We're still ongoing. So we try to be active. We try to do some exercise. We try to do some kind of activities. Yes, we cannot fly. We cannot visit many places, but we can do some things. Some things that. Actually, I learned to cook, man. I learned to cook. Something's
really?
important, man.
No
yeah,
way.
It's very important for everybody. Yeah, It's important. After some years, man, my mother try every day. You have to cook. Well, I am cooking now. I'm cooking now because it's also important, my friend. It's also important. But no, just studying some kind of. I also like to study. I also like to read about financial markets.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So a part of my job, a part of my IT job, and I'm very interested in financial markets now. So yes, let's see how we can go, man.
That's pretty cool. I think the main question, everybody in the chat, which not that many people, but I think the main question we want to ask is, have you bought Dogecoins?
Dogecoins.
Dogecoin. No, I haven't.
How safe do you think they are? Do you think they're the new Bitcoin, or do you think they're just some kind of charade that's going to ruins later?
Yeah. It's a kind of rumor, that I think it was Elon Musk, Papa Musk.
Yeah, Elon Musk.
Yeah, mentioned the Dogecoin in a Twitter, and so everybody went to the web page and started buying the Dogecoin, but there is no value. There is no value in that coin. Let's say in that cryptocurrency.
That's true.
So yes, it was just a rumor. It just a speculation about the price. So no, I didn't buy that.
Okay. But isn't that the same for all cryptocurrencies? Like, I mean, if you think about Bitcoin, there's no real value. Actually, if you think about it, what is the real value of money? Like, money is just a paper representation of gold.
Yeah.
Ruben, I can answer your question. There is a good value in the money. If you don't have value in your money, you can put your money in my account, and I will find a good value to this.
Exactly. See? Maybe the jacket you're wearing amounts to something. Maybe is in the value of, I don't know, 5 pounds. I forgot what's the currency for Ireland. I forgot. Sorry.
It's euro.
Euro. Yes. So maybe it costs 5 euros for you, but maybe it costs 100 euros for me because I think your jacket is awesome. So if you think about it, what's the real value?
The value is what the penny say that its values.
Yeah. Yeah, it's right, man. It's right. So somebody else told you what is the value of money,
Exactly.
But whoever can say, well, I can take this rock, I can take this mouse and say this is gonna be the next, let's say the next currency, so you can buy something with this. So that's the only value. So the value that we put in our minds, or somebody put in your mind, that's real value of things. Okay. But anyway, man, that's good. Yeah.
That's good advice. Thank you very much. That was the kind of interaction I was looking for,
Okay.
Because I'm trying to trick you into a conversation where we can just be open about ourselves and what we love and what we think about things,
Oh my goodness.
So if you think that's worth nothing at all, just tell me. This is a safe space, an open space. That's all I wanted to know.
Actually, it's good that people ask about that because not many people is very, interested in this point, and we use it every day, but nobody cares about it, Nobody cares about inflation. Nobody cares about how much costs a phone, how much costs a computer, what is the value of the things. So that's good. So that's good. That's a good point. That's a good conversation to speak.
Do you have investments, Roberto? Do you have investments?
I do, man. I have several investments now. Yeah.
Because in Europe, I think so. I don't know. That's my feeling. People are just interested in, let's say, in pensions. They have a lot of pensions. They pay a lot of pensions, but they don't put this money or the money in the shares, let's say, or something like that. So, do you have the same feeling or not?
Well, that's let's say that the feeling. If you compare our countries, let's say, to the American countries compared to Europe, you can realize that people is quite interesting in their own financial
you mean in the South America, right?
Yeah, compared to South Americans,
Yeah.
Compared to South Americans. So So I believe here people have some kind of knowledge how to manage money in general.
Okay.
Or at least that's my feeling, man. Or at least that's my
No,
feeling.
sure, yeah,
Maybe
but
no,
I
maybe not
mean,
like
do you,
this,
do you
but
think they have different investments in shares, or do you feel that the mainly it's investment here is just pensions? You know, because I don't know, everybody that I talk here has some pension, but not too much has shares. You know, that's my point. You know.
Yeah, not everybody has shares. Yeah, not everybody invests in index funds. Sorry, in stock
Exactly.
markets because it's not common. I'm trying to learn myself as well. I got one of those small books called the little book about investing or something like that. And I think it's always good if we can just help people be aware of the value of things. Did I get that right, David?
Yeah, exactly like this. You know, sometimes like because people think that this kind of investment is just for short term. You know, it's like for 2 weeks to earn some good money there, or 1 month, or you know, and it should be for years. You know, you should invest for years there to receive something. You are not investing to the next week or to the next, you know, quarter. We are investing for years there. So this kind of you know, mentality, for sure, if you compare the South American guys, for example, in Brazil, I would say we have a good part of the population there, you know, has a lot of, you know, let's say bills to pay. They cannot invest in anything. They just have to pay the bills, pay electricity, you know, pay the rent, and that's it. There's no money to invest there. But when you think, and so there's no mentality about this also. Now I think it's growing a little bit up. Ruben, what do you think? Like there's a lot of, you know, brokers there doing some advertising about this investment situation, how you can invest your money. Because in Brazil, for example, when someone think about save money, there's just save account, you know. They have afraid to put the money in the shares or in the funds or something like that.
Yeah. Roberto, what would your advice be for people who wanted to start?
Yeah, well, I think you, Ruben, you, David, are right. Let's say that people just care about saving, just open a saving account and just put the money there. You know, maybe every month, maybe every year. But the first advice I can say is that you have to take the risk. You know, people is always afraid of take the risks. You know, for everything, it's not just about the money. It's about everything. It's about the life in general. So once you take the risk, once you learn how to do it, let's say that you start slowing down that risks that you're going to take. So meanwhile, you know more about one topic, you are going to be less afraid to do what you need to do. So the first thing that you need to do is to learn. There are many videos thanks to YouTube now. For example, you can learn how to invest and where to invest, how to, let's say, pay your bills, pay your debts first. So there are too many instruments that we have now and we can learn. There are many people very well instructed, very well, with a very well knowledge to do this kind of job, and where you can learn how to do the things, you know. Something that I believe is very important for everybody to know how your financial environment is. And for sure, there are many books. You mentioned one of them, the little book of the investment acelerado, rich poor dad, rich dad. I think it's very fun. Or the rich man in Babylon. I think it's one of them. You know, when when you can open your mind to the financial world and how to be better, personal and professional.
Yeah. Yes. No, it makes sense. Reminds me of one of those old cliche metaphors where you hear about that thing called, well, we are given every day 24 golden gifts. They're called hours. And we have to learn how to manage these hours, you know? And then, you know these interesting metaphors. And they also apply to money. So when you think about what should I be doing with my money? Should I just leave it in my bank account or do something? I think you're in the right mindset when you think let's just start being more aware of what are we doing with our money, where is it sitting, what are we doing with it, should we be investing, is there an account where I could leave it and would it give me more, would it return more interest? What else? This is all I can think for now, because as I said, I just started learning, so there's not much that I can discuss about the subject. That reminds me of something else, something different. During the pandemic, while we're talking about nobody cares and what's the value of money, during the pandemic, we noticed two interesting things. The first one was people started to learn a bit more about investing, because I think we discussed in one of the other podcast episodes in the past weeks how people started to either lose their jobs or be on furlough, and that actually required people to start thinking, okay, what am I going to do to survive and pay the bills, as David was saying, and one of the things was to try and learn how to invest, which caused one of the again, we already discussed that in the other episode, but one of the interesting things was that people started to get together at Reddit and started buying GameStop shares and all that kind of stuff. You heard about that, right?
Yes.
And that reminds me, one thing I don't think we have talked about in these past podcasts is how have we been feeling amid the pandemic? You know what I mean? Like, we have to be on lockdown. We notice a lot of people, like in our country, in our home country, in Brazil, we notice that a lot of people are not exactly following guidelines. Some people are. Here in the UK, same happens, but we notice a lot of isolation, and then we start to feel bad because day by day we lack the contact with our family members. If they live in another household, we miss the physical warmth of an embrace. I mean, jokes aside, like we actually miss people. So yes. Tell me, Roberto, how have you been feeling in this pandemic? I mean, you said you've been trying to exercise and eat healthy, learn how to cook. But how have you been really feeling? How is your mind and your heart feeling? Have you had good days, bad days? How has it been for you?
In your heart feeling.
In my heart feeling.
Yeah.
I'm like in love, you know. I am in love for you, Ruben.
Yeah, no judgment, bro. Just bro to bro.
No judgment.
Open my heart. I will open my heart.
Yeah. Okay.
I will open my
Roberto,
heart.
please say yes. Say yes to him. He's proposing you, man. I think so. I don't know.
No, dude.
Yeah.
I've had bad days. Like my wife had bad days. We have bad days. You know, how do you cope with them?
Ruben.
I mean,
just put your leg. Don't worry about that.
I mean, man, that Ruben is right. You know, everybody had good days, everybody had bad days, but the real, let's say, what we need to do is how to manage those bad days. You know that everybody's expecting to have good days. Everybody's happy to have these good days. You know, but nobody's expecting to have those bad days. So how to manage that? You know, that's important. So you always need to be positive in life. You know, that's the first thing. I think that to American people, our people is very positive. It's very kind. It's very how can I say it? Oh my goodness, my English today is terrible, huh?
No, don't worry. You do well. Just keep going. Yeah.
You agree?
Yeah. So our people always try to face the difficulties, you know, everywhere.
Be cheerful. Be cheerful. Yeah.
Exactly. We have to, right? We have to. In South America, there's no way to do a different way.
Exactly. We have to, and then the main point is how to manage those bad days, how to be happy in these bad days, you know. So everybody has different kind of, let's say, different kind of way to manage these bad days, but you have to be positive in life. These bad days are going to happen today, are going to happen tomorrow. So you have to be prepared. You have to be with the right mindset every day. So I think this is a more important thing to do.
Good.
Bad days are going to happen every day. Yes, we are living a very bad days with the pandemic, but we're going to face it. We're going to pass through this one day, man. So just that.
That's very good. Thanks for sharing. Do you live with anyone? I mean,
Man, feeling like anonymous alcoholic, it's like. Thank you for sharing.
Exactly. Like, open up. Like, do you live with anyone else in your house?
I live with a host family now.
Okay.
I live with a host family. My host father, my host mother, my host sister. Well, my host sister is living in Waterford now. She's a student there.
Okay.
Well, she's not a student. She's working now. She's already a nurse. She's working there. She's working in Waterford. So now I'm living in a host family.
Okay.
So I have been living here for almost 3 years. Huh?
Almost 3 years.
Yeah, almost 3
Do
years.
you have a lot of interaction?
When
we
did
do.
you arrive
actually.
in Ireland?
I arrived in Ireland in 2016. At the end of 2016.
Okay.
September, if I remember well, it was in September 2016. I arrived to Dublin first to study English for 6 months. And after that, I was looking for a job. I didn't get any in Dublin. It was very difficult to find a job there, but I got this in Cork. So I have been working in this company for around 3 years. Oh, yeah, 3 years.
Did you share rooms in Dublin also with another students or something like that? How was this experience for you?
Well, man, it was very difficult, because I had not had any knowledge in English when I arrived to Ireland. So well, my sister has been living here for 7 years, so that's why I am in Ireland. She brought me, just a few words. She brought me to be here, and actually I was looking for a job in Spain when I was in my country. I didn't want to come to Ireland because I didn't speak any English.
Okay.
So yes, when I came here, it was very difficult because I didn't understand anything. I was living with a host family there in Dublin. My host father was from Australia, and my host mother was Irish. Well, it's Irish for sure, still living. But yes, the first day was unbelievable, crazy because I couldn't understand anything when they speak. So we tried to communicate via signal or something like that. Was the only way to do this.
Oh, really, man?
Makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really difficult, And then after that, went to the school. Start the school the next day. Started from the low level, let's say A2, something like that. I think there's the A2. And then after that, just growing as I am now. But I mean, the first day very difficult. It's a different environment, completely different environment. It's not like your country for sure. The language is completely different for sure. But also the kind of life is also different. So you need to get used to living like this. It was very nice to be in the school. After being in my country, it was a disaster in my country during that time. It was still a disaster there. But to have the opportunity.
Where are you from, Roberto? Which country is that?
I am from Venezuela. Yeah, I am from Venezuela.
That's very cool.
From Caracas, the capital.
Really?
A capital.
From Caracas.
Caracas.
No cheap jokes, guys. Only smart ones.
Do you know
Only
that,
clever
Roberto,
ones,
in Portuguese, in Brazil, Caracas is like something like, what can I say about that? It's like
it's like dirty in the armpit.
No, it's not just it, man. Come on,
No?
it's like
That's what I
it's like when you see something so incredible, you say Caracas, man.
Yes.
It's like
I think this is an expression for the surprise.
Okay. Yes, that's true.
I
But
mean,
one day
Ruben's
I
right.
asked my parents about it.
Yeah.
Ruben's right.
Yeah.
You're right.
No, for real. It is a surprise expression. It's just because
surprise expression. Yeah.
it's just because in Portuguese it also
you're
like
right.
it's no offense whatsoever, please. It's just it really that's what it really means.
Yeah.
That's what it really means. Like in Portuguese, it means like some sort of dirt on your joints and stuff. So
Yeah.
So
Your body
but,
gums.
That's very rude, huh? That's very rude from your side.
No,
very
sorry,
rude.
Man, look how you are
First
treating our
Venezuela,
guests
first
in my
Venezuela.
first guest in English. Look at this, man. Come on. Share.
Bro.
Venezuelan interviewing here, and you say that to me, my friend. My goodness.
That was
Huben, you were so well, and now you do
Thank you,
this.
thank
Oh,
you,
come
man.
on, man.
next time I meet you, I'm gonna hug you and apologize the heck out of you. You see.
Yeah.
Roberto,
Yeah.
Roberto, I have a question.
Yes, Douglas.
Why Ireland? Why
Because it's a good question. As I say that my sister has been living here for 7 years.
7 years?
7 years, 7 years already. So yes, I didn't want to come to Ireland. I was looking for a job in Spain, actually, and in Chile. Actually, I was looking for a job in Chile. So I was the guy that I didn't want to learn any English. I just want to be in a Spanish country. No, nothing about language, nothing about different language. And yes, I didn't get any. And one day my sister came to me and say, "Well, if you want to learn a new language, well, come to Ireland. I will pay your course." And after that,
It's
after
a,
that,
it's a good
yeah.
sister.
Well, yeah, that was a good proposal. Huh? So I decided to come. I decided to come to Ireland. Well, I have no regrets. I have no regrets.
Oh, you are in love for the island, isn't you?
It's a very nice country. Yeah, it's a very nice country. It's a
Yeah,
very nice.
I think Ireland is pretty much different from the Venezuela, right?
It's completely different, my friend. Huh? It's
What
completely
can I say about the
Really?
Venezuela? Because when I was in Brazil, I was about to get out to Ireland, and the situation there was getting worse. Worse than before. And Maduro is a dictator there, right? And he
Don't
was
talk about
closing the
Maduro,
border.
friend. Don't talk about Maduro. He's going to close your channel, man. He's going to close
He was, let's say, the dictator.
the dictator. Yeah, my goodness. What kind of
he
fool
was
is that?
he was closing the borders with Brazil and a lot of countries there, in South America, South America, and man, it was like a worse the scenes that we are seeing in the let's say in the news, in the TV. It was like people looking for medicines and they could not find that. People looking for food in the supermarket and there is no food there. So I remember that a special scene that people was looking for food in the bins, in the trash. It's something like that. So I was like, is it real, or maybe it's something like just these guys from the news are pretty much, let's say, it's like just to get some audience or something like that, because it's difficult to believe that like we are in 2021 or in that time 2019, let's say, and people are looking for food, in the bins, on the trash. It's insane, let's say, something like that. So is it true, man, or it's too much sensationalist, let's say?
What's the true? What's the fantasy?
Yeah, what's the fake and what's the true?
Yeah. Well, it's a very good question, and it's completely true. It's completely true.
Really,
Actually,
man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Actually, I could say very sad to talk about my country, but yes, before coming to Ireland, the situation was really bad. Let's say, I was working in a hospital in my country in the IT area, the attendant here, and for example, yes, my paycheck, let's say, was not too bad, but was fair enough to buy food. So you couldn't save any money, and the money that you saved was taken out by the inflation, every day. So all the news that you were watching are completely real now, because we have been living in this situation for more than maybe 15 years. Everything started with Chavez, during the Hugo Chavez government, and it's still there in the Maduro's government. So yes, everything is real, man. When you see the news, maybe for sure all the news are completely completely taken by the government. So if you are in Venezuela, you are not going to see the real news into the television because all the channels are taken by the government. You can't see those news outside the country.
Don't have private channels?
No, we don't have private channels. We don't have private channels, unfortunately. This is another thing that the government let's say the government controls all the media in Venezuela. So you are not aware of the situation.
This control started with the Maduro guy or even with Chavez, because I remember that people there love Chavez, you know.
Well, let's say that the guy Hugo Chavez took the power by the way that he knew how to do it. Let's say he knew how to attract those people, those poor people, because let's say that before Chavez, maybe 50-70% of the country was very poor, so the poor people didn't have any attention from the governments. So Hugo Chavez could attract those people, and that's why he could win the presidential in my country. But yes, it was upon a time when during his government, Venezuela was a very, very nice country. So everything was working well, because our country is just, my country is just petrol country. So it was upon a time when the price of the petrol was very, very high, more than $100 American dollars per barrel.
I remember that.
So thanks to that, let's say Chavez could do many things. He really helped poor people, and poor people was very thankful with him. But after that, at the same time, there was another reality. So he was stealing a lot of money from us, let's say, but at the same time, he was helping people. So sometimes people didn't realize about the real situation in the country. Actually, there was during 2002, I think it was 2002, it was a kind of revolution against Chavez. Chavez was taken out of the power in 2002, if I remember well, just for 3-4 days, something like that. And after that, just he came back thanks to the militaries. So people during that time already realized the Chavez way. So the country was going to be the next Cuba, the next communist country. But unfortunately, the military guys took this guy back to the power, and after that, just the whole story about the Hugo Chavez and the socialist government in my country. So let's say that it was a very nice moment in my country, maybe 2000, in the decade 2000 until 2010. But after that, it was just a decline completely.
Do you still have family members living in Venezuela?
Yeah, for sure. My parents are still living there. They are Peruvians, actually. They are Peruvians. So
okay.
So they have a house in Peru, but they would not like to move to Peru again, after 45 years in Venezuela.
Okay.
So it's difficult to come back to their country, let's say.
Wow, 45 years is like...
45 years, it's alive, so...
It's like alive.
Yeah, it's
coming
alive,
back is like going to the new country again, because everything is different after 45 years.
If it's okay to ask, what do you miss most about Venezuela?
Most about my country, everything, my friend, the girls, the beach, the weather,
No. Let's not go there. Let's not, because dude, you live in Cork, you live in Ireland, I live in the UK. I mean, Douglas lives in Portugal, Douglas is a little bit more privileged in that sense. I mean, a little bit more.
Yes,
I'm not saying
you are, man. You are.
I'm saying a little bit more. Okay, so let's not go that road, because I miss sunshine, to be honest. It's not like the UK is bad. I love the UK. It's just it's not the same amount of sunshine. So
It's
let's
just
not go there.
there's
Tell me-
no sun. There's no sun. You can just eat.
So why don't you share? I don't know. What kind of food do you miss from Venezuela?
What kind of food? Arepas, man.
Yeah.
Arepas.
Arepas. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Arepas,
what is
let's
arepa
see.
made of?
Yeah.
Well, man,
Sorry.
it's a kind of maize. My goodness, my friend. How do you call it? Maize.
Arepas. Let me try find this in the Google.
My corn.
Yeah,
It's a
put
kind
the
of
image.
corn.
Put the image, David.
It's a kind
Sorry?
of corn.
It's a kind of corn.
Okay.
Okay.
Corn, yeah, it's a kind of corn.
Does
So
it-
if you look for arepas, you're gonna see that you
Okay.
can mix it with whatever you want. So you can mix it
Yeah.
with cheese, you can mix it with ham, with
Mm.
beans, rice. It's the traditional food in my country. It's the traditional breakfast. You know.
Mm.
Well,
I don't even know
I
what it
think
is.
I found
don't
here a
really-
picture. Let me share here. Do you have some device in the YouTube on the YouTube, Roberto, or not?
some kind of what, David? Sorry.
Device in the live, connected in the live or not? Because you can see these. I'm going to
No.
show this to
You have
everybody.
like this.
Yeah. Good, Ruben. Let me share here.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Thank you.
Because
Ruben,
otherwise, we're just not gonna see, you know.
Yes, exactly. Ruben, you can share when you're seeing that. Just confirm if it's it or not.
Yeah. Hang on.
Arepas.
Yeah, those ones. Yeah.
That's the
Like-
traditional
It's a
breakfast.
traditional breakfast in my country.
That looks.
It's
that
a
looks
good-
good.
Man.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, I have not had dinner yet, so that's that. But it looks amazing.
No, yeah, it's one of the best ones. It's the kind of thing that you always wanna miss. I mean, you can find the dough, the dough, the maize, the corn here. So you can prepare here in Ireland. I can do that. But you need the special pan to do that. There's a special pan where you can
no.
put there.
Really?
Yeah. And
Dude,
that special
dude.
pan is from all your, from each, let's say, heritage from your family. So it comes from your my goodness, abuela, my God,
Yes, the grandmother.
the grandmother, right? Your grandmother, your mother. So it comes from generations.
Really? Oh my gosh. So if Ruben, if I wanted to buy that sort of pen, like, isn't there an Amazon website web store that I can buy it?
You can find it. It's difficult. I mean, it's gonna be
Okay.
difficult. Maybe some Venezuelans are also selling that, probably.
Okay.
I think there are more Venezuelans in UK than here in Ireland, probably. Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
No, just because now I want to give you a pen. I'm like, dude, if I want to have that, you're probably missing that as well.
Yeah,
Like,
man, we can. We can meet one day. We can make arepas, man. Just, it's the
Oh,
kind
yes.
of food,
Oh, nice,
Yeah.
Roberto.
that you need to share.
I'm going
you
to
need share with
order
your
my
friends.
one now, my pen. Let's see here in Amazon. I'm ordering now.
And you have to teach
okay.
me.
Yeah, for sure. It's easy. It's a breakfast to do. It's an easy food to make. It's not so complicated. So
Is arepas made of mandioca? No. Hang on. Is it made from cassava?
no, but it can be made with cassava.
Okay.
Can be made, yeah. I
Okay.
think it's more traditional from the north of the country, probably.
Okay. That's very interesting. Okay, what else? What else would you like to? Because I mean, one day I dream of visiting Venezuela, and I heard something. I think I heard they say that they have some sort of backpack that only locals do. Is that right?
Really?
A backpack.
Yeah, like a colorful backpack that the local people do. Am I mixing? Is that right?
No, I think you're right. Well, there is a backpack with the color, the flag colors, the Venezuelan flag colors. Probably you're talking about that. I don't know.
I think so. I'm not 100%
Yeah.
sure.
It's-
Probably because this is a kind of government
the-
backpack, It's like a socialism,
Exactly. This is the government gift to the kids, This is the government gift.
You cannot order another one, There's just one option
go-
there. If you go to the
Yeah.
pens there's just this model,
You can go to the Venezuelan schools, and they're going to give you a backpack, just to.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's pretty cool.
You can get one of them. Yeah.
And what about the schools there? What about the schools? How's it work in the schools there and the universities and this kind of stuff there with this dictator regime there in this country?
Well, I'm not working anymore. That's actually the university where when I studied. It's quite difficult. It's quite difficult to have the same kind of lesson, the same kind of courses that it was before. I mean, the problem of everybody wants to leave the country, so most of the teachers are very, very bad paid. So most of them decide to leave the country for sure to find better life. There is no transport. There is problem with the transports. There is problem with the water.
Okay.
So the toilets probably are not working well. That's the only problem. It's not just in the schools. It's almost everywhere.
I see.
So yes, I'm
So
not
you
working.
mean like they cannot have class because there is no water in the
Exactly,
school
there is
or
no
something
class.
like that?
Yeah, there is no classes. So yes, probably there are not even students,
Mm.
because there are no teachers, there are no canteen, there
Oh
are
my
no food.
goodness.
I'm
But,
sorry, man.
Yeah, well,
Yeah. It's very sad.
I'm gonna make you some arepas. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be better. Yes.
Yeah, man, it's very sad to talk about my country, but it's the real
Yeah.
life, friend. It's real
No,
life.
but that's good.
Yeah.
But that's good stuff. Yeah, like you said, let's try to be positive about it. I mean, there's not much we can do right now, so let's try to be positive. That's why I'm asking. Like, I know you have a favorite food. I know you miss the sunshine, the beaches, your people. I bet that there's specific stuff that you enjoy from there. Maybe some, what's the name I'm looking for? Maybe there's some specific sightseeing that you like, and maybe one day we can go and see together.
Yeah, for sure. I'm going to invite all my Brazilian friends, to
Yeah.
go to Venezuela, drink some beers.
Have you been in Brazil,
beer.
Roberto?
No, never, man, never. I would like to go because I have
You
too many. I
should
have
go
too
there,
many
my
Venezuelan
friend.
friends, man. I have too many
Yeah.
Venezuelan friends. It's unbelievable, When I started studying English, most of my friends were from Brazil. So amazing people, It's amazing people, crazy people sometimes,
Yes.
Every
crazy.
week, we went.
Sometimes.
Sometimes it's very, very
We
good.
trust
Very
each
good
other.
word.
No. Do we like each other? Yes.
You are take
Sometimes you met someone that you want to hug you, and say I'm love you, and something like that.
Yeah.
Some crazy guy,
know.
yeah, sometimes.
And we were like you, we were like Brazilians before. That Venezuela was upon a time when Venezuela was the happiest country in the world, maybe
Yep.
for 3-4 years,
Yeah.
and it was unbelievable to see the kind of life that you can have there, the kind of people that you can find there, or you could find there, because everything changed, So when I came here, I met the Brazilians, so I could live again, man. The same parties, parties every day. Not every day.
got you.
Sometimes every Wednesday, every Sunday, Saturday, Sunday. Well, I maybe almost every day, yeah. Every weekend, Wednesday, yeah. So it was very nice. It was very nice because it was like a family, It was like a family.
Yes.
So
That's how we feel that difference here in the UK and in Ireland, because people, not too much in Ireland. I've seen some Irish people, they're more welcoming, but at least here in the UK, that sort of difference. Like if you're more warm, if you're more like welcoming, you sense that people here might feel that as a strange thing to do, which is understandable, even cultural, so to speak. But don't lose yourself, man. Keep being that cheerful. If you like warmth, bring it on. Don't let that take you down. That's
never, man, never.
And Roberto, do you think live again in Venezuela one day?
No, actually no, Douglas. Honestly, I believe it's not going to change. It's going to take time to change the country once this guy leave it. So when you compare the kind of life between Europe and South America, you know that, well, if you want to have a family, you know that Europe probably is the best country to do that, man. The best country to do that. So I will not do it. I would like to invest some money probably in the country one day. I would like to help my country. I would like to let's say build the country again one day. But I will not see myself living there again, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, that's okay. It's a safe space, open space. You can share your feelings. You don't see yourself living there.
Yeah, man. Maybe
Share
I
your
am.
feelings, open your heart.
Maybe my best friends are going to be really
That's the therapy.
upset, you know. Yeah.
Well, my name
They're
is
going to be-
David.
they're going to be
I
really
am
upset,
clean.
huh?
2 years, you know.
You joke now, but you know what? You're actually feeling better, you know? So you're actually gonna end this conversation, go back to your bed and think today was a good day, okay? Yeah.
Yeah,
You're-
sure. For sure, I will do that, my friend. So,
Remember,
before
man,
we continue,
Remember
Sorry?
always the Venezuelan people living in Venezuela, man. Never.
Yes.
It's gonna be never like this, my friend. So you are.
yeah, sure. Yes. Like
Yeah.
even
And if you
Brazil,
ever meet-
something.
Sorry.
Sorry, man.
No, go ahead, Ruben, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say one day if we ever meet, I was gonna invite Roberto to a Brazilian barbecue, you know, so that he could
Oh,
feel
man,
welcome.
barbecue.
Remember a little bit of, you know,
Yes.
Yeah,
I
invite
am
me.
trying to do these, you know,
Invite.
since I
They-
arrived here,
yeah,
but
maybe-
this
they promise-
pandemic
they-
situation.
They
Yeah.
promised that when he arrived to Ireland. 2 years,
Yeah.
1 year ago, he never did that. So, he never did that, man.
But-
Right.
You went here in my house, right? I invited you once. It was nice.
I
It was a nice Saturday.
It was nice. It was nice.
Yeah.
No, we didn't
Normally
have.
before this pandemic situation, we were together during the weekends, you know, in the church or get some lunch together. It was like we were doing before.
oh, that's cool. So see,
Yeah,
you
it
got a
was
friend.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Robert's like here, my close friend here in Ireland. You know, I don't have another closer friend like him here. It was
the only Venezuelan friend. He has only one Venezuelan
the
friend.
best one, the best Venezuela
only
friend that I
best
have
one
met
Venezuela
before. You
friend.
know, yeah, you are the only one. You know, but it's just the details. You know, don't get so hold to details. My friend, just before you continue that, Douglas, how is going the chat? We have something in the chat, some question or maybe what's going on in the chat, man? You know.
Yeah, I have the Leticia.
Yeah.
Leticia said, "I don't have bad days. I have bad weeks."
Fair enough. As Ruben said, you can share your feelings here. It's open space. Which more we have here? Yeah, everybody here maybe is arriving and seeing that we are speaking here in English. So it's a great opportunity to learn together first because you're not teachers, right? You're just people that try communication in English. So everybody here, there's no native speaker here in English, so that's just opportunity. So yeah, Leticia says here something about the Jane from Jane the Virgin, like it, arepas. Roberto, do you remember when I told you about the Jane, the series in the Netflix called Jane the Virgin? Do you remember that?
Jane the Virgin.
Jane the Virgin.
Yes.
Jane the
Yes.
Virgin.
Man, you
No.
should see that.
Ah,
It's so
okay,
nice.
okay.
It's
It's a kind
so
of
funny.
novela. It's a novela. It's a novela.
Yes.
It's kind of telenovela. Yeah.
telenovela. Yeah. It's a
It's
Brazilian
presented-
telenovela.
No, it's Mexican.
No, it's
No.
No. It's actually North American. Jane the Virgin is presented as a sitcom, as a TV show, presented in Netflix, that talks about a family from Venezuela that came to live in the United States. And then, that's the whole predicament of the show. So there's this lady called Jane, and Jane is a virgin. Hence the name of the show, Jane the Virgin. And she, I'm gonna spoil a little bit. Well, it's the first episode, but she finds out that she's pregnant, even though she's virgin. So that's the first episode. And then tons of stuff.
Just
Tons
to
of
have
stuff
idea,
happening.
she's virgin, but she's pregnant. Just to have idea, you know.
So it's actually really funny, and you really fall in love with the characters because you when you start to watch, they are so relatable, and at the same time, they bring the Venezuelan culture to the show. And one of the things that got me the most was how they built the series, the TV show, in a way that it's still a North American sitcom. It's still a North American TV show, but you can kind of feel the telenovela vibes, the way they portray, the way they write the characters, the way they relate to each other, you know? So I think you're gonna like it. If you like North American TV shows, and if you like telenovelas, I think you should watch it, definitely.
Yeah, my wife watches all.
Yeah.
And love it.
Dude.
And she
I
loves it.
never liked telenovelas, but you know that all the Venezuelan girls like telenovelas. I remember that there were too many Brazilian telenovelas in my country. You know?
Really?
Yeah, there were too many, man. My mother really liked one of them, but I don't remember. It was about one football, one soccer guy. I don't remember the name, but it was very famous.
Soccer guy.
No,
Soccer guy?
soccer, yeah. One guy.
Really
playing
soccer guy,
yeah.
not a character soccer guy.
No. But I don't remember the name now. Sorry for that. So my mother really loved that novel. You know, really loved that.
I remember some conversation that you have about this, Roberto. Roberto said that people in Venezuela know Xuxa.
Xuxa,
Isn't
yes,
it?
for sure, man.
Really?
The Xuxa show was
Xuxa, man.
Xuxa show was transmitted in my country. Yeah.
Yeah, but
In
she's
Spanish.
very
Can
famous.
you
She's very
believe that?
famous in South American, in the all South American.
Yeah, in the whole South America. She's very
I
famous.
didn't know that. I didn't know about that, man. I didn't know about that.
Interesting.
And what about Silvio Santos? Do you remember this guy?
Have you heard about him?
Silvio
sorry?
Santos.
Silvio
Silvio Santos.
Santos.
No,
No,
man.
you
No?
didn't.
That's okay. So
Okay.
Christina is saying in chat that the telenovela, the Brazilian telenovela that Roberto was talking about is very likely to be Avenida Brazil.
Yes, man. Avenida Brasil. My goodness.
Yeah,
man. That's-
Really? Oh my
Yeah, man.
goodness! Really?
Yeah, that one. Actually,
That
what's the
was
number?
Nice.
What's
Because I can imagine
number
I can imagine like a translation to Spanish, you know, from the Portuguese, because normally you have the Mexicans ones and translated to the Portuguese, you know, and now we have the opposite side, the Portuguese one translated to the Spanish ones.
Yeah, what was the number one show? One of the was the best? Was on the top
Yeah.
list, the top list in the country. I don't remember the year now, honestly, but yes, it was translated by Mexicans. You know, it was for sure. But
That's
I don't know. People really like that Brazilian telenovelas.
Yeah.
Yes. Telenovelas
Yes.
brasileñas.
Yeah. Yes, it's something that everybody say. It's about the quality of the Globo is a company in Brazil from TV. It's a broadcast TV in Brazil, and they have a high quality, you know, about this kind of stuff. Telenovelas. They have like a Projac. It's like a, let's say a
Universal
farm or
Studios.
something like that. You know, with a lot of you know, studios inside, and so they can like let's say reproduce some street cities, you know, something like that, you know, because it's very huge place to have there.
Yeah.
And so everybody say that the quality of the Globos, it's very, very high, you know. So
It's true.
Yeah, and actually, I remember one movie from Brazil for sure, the Ciudad de Dios. I don't know how to say
Oh,
in
yes.
Portuguese.
Ciudad de Dios.
Ciudad de Dios. That's very famous,
Ciudad de
actually.
Dios.
That's
Yeah.
very famous in my country. Actually, when I watch
Meu
a
nome
movie
é
for
Zé
the first time.
Pequeno.
Este pequeño, este pequeño, este pequeño. Amazing, amazing movie. Actually, it won an Oscar. Actually, if I remember well, probably it won
I think
an
so.
Oscar. I think so. It was very, very, very famous. It was
I
very,
thought-
very good movie.
Yeah.
It's a very good movie. Yeah.
It's very good movie.
Did you know Tropa de Elite? Did you watch
Yeah,
Tropa?
yes, I watch it. All
Did
the
you?
Brazilian, all my Brazilian friends, you have to watch Tropa de Elite. Tropa de
No.
Elite.
Really? And
I watch it.
What do you think about that?
it was very nice. It was very nice movie actually.
It was very nice.
Actually,
It was very
you
nice.
see,
Pa,
you
pa,
see
pa.
the
Oh,
you see the
my
reality.
goodness.
You see the reality of the country. You see the reality of the country. But
Yes.
but that's the kind of movie that is really, I don't know why, but our country really likes, because in my country it's the same. All the kind of movies just reflect the reality of the country. Just
I see.
malandros everywhere. So you see the policy as fighting to malandros everywhere. So yes, that's a well, I don't know if
So did you think it was nice? It was a nice movie.
it was okay.
So-
It was okay.
So
It was okay. It was okay.
nice?
Not
It
so
was
nice.
okay,
It
it
was
was
okay.
No, it
Was
was
it-
okay. Okay, you okay. We have to change my mind. It was okay.
It was okay. I thought it was a nice movie. Tropa de Elite. No? Okay, no,
Did
that's
you
fine.
watch
That's fine.
the
Yeah.
1 and the 2 also? The both of them?
No, I haven't watched the second part.
Come on.
Actually, the guy, the main character,
Yeah.
is the main character in this Narcos.
Narcos, yes.
Serious.
Narcos.
Yes, I was about to say that. It's goodness. What was his name here? I mean, not the actor, but the character. It's Pablo Escobar.
Pablo
Uh,
Escobar.
Yeah. Wagner
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 Moura.
Wagner-
Wagner
wait,
Moura.
Wagner Moura.
Wagner Moura.
Wagner Moura. No, he was amazing in Narcos. Soy el fuego que
Yeah,
arde.
but
sí.
you know, Ruben, something. Do you know something curious? To us, it was very nice, right? Because we don't speak Spanish, right? But Roberto, what do you think about his accent?
No, it was very good. It was very
It was
good.
very good. yeah.
Really?
I heard he
Everybody
practiced.
say that it's not so good.
But my friend, Spanish speaker, say that maybe it's not the best. It was not the best idea to hire a Brazilian or
Yeah.
a non Spanish speaker to have that character, because for sure, for example, for Colombians, I know many Colombians. For Colombia, it was very hard to see. Well, why don't hire a Colombian guy to
That's true.
be part
Yeah.
of the movie, to be part of the main character of the movie. But for sure, for me, it's okay. We all South Americans, so it was very good. It was very nice performance of the Brazilian guy. So really good, friend. No
Do you know
complaint.
something that you have now in Brazil? It's something called Big Brother Brazil.
I love
Man,
Oh, no.
it's amazing,
let's not-
man. Do you have
let's not
to
go
see
there.
that? Do you have to watch that, man? Do you know what I'm talking about? The Big Brother Brazil. Or, I mean, not Brazil, but the Big Brother. Do you know
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
know,
talking
I know
about?
I know about the show. I think when I was in your home, you remember Leticia was
Oh, you
Remember?
got that time.
in a big screen, 50-inch, watching all the cameras around. My God.
Everybody here in my house is like that, my friend. Now, even me, Yeah, but this is part of the globals, and they have a house and they put how many people they put together there, Ruben? Do you have an idea?
20.
20
beginning it's
people
20
at the beginning.
Yeah.
So 20 people together, and for each week have someone getting out, and so they
Yeah.
vote 3 people, and so they put 3 people to vote to the audience, and so the audience can go to the internet and vote on that. So there's a lot of let's say sensitive, topics being in this moment being discussed in Brazil about the racism and something like that. So it's very interesting, something like that the Brazilian guy are doing at the moment. There is a pandemic in the world, so Brazilians cannot have carnival. They cannot have parties. So they are working from home and watching Big Brother. Let's see.
Yeah. We had a similar show in my country some time ago.
Oh, did you?
Big
Yeah.
Brother Venezuela.
Big Brother Venezuela, yeah, or something like that.
Really?
There was a different name. I remember there was a different name, but
BBV.
with the same. No, I don't remember now what was the name. Honestly, I don't remember now what was the name. But yeah, it was something similar. A set of people living in the same place, doing whatever they want.
Doing
Thank
whatever
you.
they want. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I can't imagine that.
That was not.
Okay, in Brazil have laws. We cannot do whatever we want. Just what's allowed to do.
Yeah, well, maybe no kill each other. Yeah, that's right.
I know.
Yeah, maybe no. That's right. Maybe It's a big word for that. Yeah.
No, I'm joking, my friend. Pulling your leg.
No, it's fine.
Yeah,
fine.
Robert.
Yeah.
So yeah, something like that. So I was about to say like you said that your mama was watching Avenida Brasil in the TV, and so it was transmitted by the government TV there, or something like that.
No, it was transmitted via a private channel. If I
Private
remember
channel,
well.
cable. Do you have cable
You,
channel there?
you used to have then, yeah.
We used to have, yeah. We used
Oh,
to
you
have
used to
private.
have a cable.
Yeah, we used to have. We are talking about some time ago. I don't remember how
Okay.
many
Yeah,
years.
yeah.
At the moment,
Yeah.
you don't have this kind of service there.
No, we don't have it. We don't have it anymore. Yeah.
As a matter of fact, since you came to Ireland 3 years ago, if I'm not mistaken, what used to be your favorite show when you were a kid?
My favorite shows.
Yeah.
Shusha.
Shusha.
Besides Shusha.
Dancing with the Shusha. No, man, it was not like this. It was a long time ago. Actually, Shusha show I think is very, very old. But well, not so old.
Thank
but,
you
I mean,
so much. Thank you so
Yeah,
much. You are saying that
yeah,
I'm
that's
so
for you,
old.
my friend. That's for you, huh? That's for you.
Okay, maybe
No, it
as-
was it was I think Dragon Ball. Yeah, it was a
Dragon Ball,
Ball,
Dragon Ball, my friend.
gente.
Dragon Ball.
something we can all relate finally, which is basically seeing a kid scream at you for like weeks and weeks until he finally releases some big power and defeats the enemy. That's something that we can all relate. Yes, of course, and we all love that. That's amazing.
They
So you
call
love
this
Dragon
guy
Ball.
Maduro, man. I think so.
They call him what? Sorry,
Maduro.
they call him Mother. No, bro. No. Let's
In
not go
Venezuela,
that way.
yes, they call it.
Let's not go that way. Well, let's say so. Maybe you enjoy anime, or did you just enjoy Dragon Ball?
No, I enjoy anime in general. Yeah.
Okay. Do you enjoy maybe Naruto?
Yeah. I watch it. For sure. I watch it.
Okay. So
They're all episodes.
Oh, my friend, I didn't watch the whole episode. Probably the second, the Naruto Shippuden, probably the second part.
They
Yeah.
should put
okay.
Part, yeah.
Until where did you watch it? Just so
Uh,
I don't give you spoilers, you know.
Well,
Okay.
the whole,
Who is
No.
kind-
I mean, until
No, I'm joking, man. It's like you're so nerd, man. You know. It's a
You were
nerd
what?
alert here. Nerd alert.
No. Just because Naruto is an amazing anime. I mean, Dragon Ball Z is amazing, don't get me wrong. But in Naruto, you don't need to wait 1,000 episodes just for a big, amazing power to be released or for him to train. You actually see Naruto developing himself, developing his skills, you know? And when he uses it, you actually feel inspired to think, you know what? If Naruto can be a better person, so can I. If Naruto can be a stronger ninja in his ninja ways, so can I. So yeah. You're all joking, but
Why
this is not being
can't?
nerd.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Yes, you
In this
can.
way, you know,
Exactly.
the Barack Obama, you know, won the elections. You know, it's like starting
Yeah.
talking about Naruto, and so you know.
As a matter of fact, I want to invite you all, people that are
take it
listening
seriously,
to us.
Man. Take it seriously, yeah. It's a good series, man. You're
It's
going to
a
learn
very-
how to play it, man. You're going to learn.
Yeah. Didn't
Be
you feel
positive,
inspired?
Well, honestly, no, but when I was a kid. I was a kid, man. I was a kid in that time, man. I was
Actually,
just want to enjoy
which
the
kind
show.
of question is
Just want to
that,
enjoy-
man? Actually, what are you talking about?
But I know what Ruben means, you know. I
Yes,
am with you.
yes,
I am
it's just
with you.
because
I am-
I like pulling his leg, you know.
I am with you, my friend. I am with you. Don't worry. It's okay.
Wait. I'm not sure we can be bros anymore because you see, as in the chat, you know, Leticia just took the words from my mouth. Naruto made me a better person, man. Naruto made me a better person. I literally thought, dude, I want to train hard. Well, I don't actually do it, but I want to train harder every day so I can be a better person, you know? So, dude, I don't know, you know.
I know.
Let's find a different topic. Do you like music? Do you like, I don't know, something that we can relate?
I know. Sorry, my friend, but
No. That's okay. I respect you, and my heart can
I
still be
didn't-
open.
I didn't want to break the heart of the Naruto.
That's okay. Let's talk about something better. Maybe music. What music do you
No,
like?
I mean, Ruben, just put your leg. Like, I think everybody likes Naruto. I didn't have the opportunity to watch Naruto, but I think you know, at my time it was what at the time, Douglas? Do you remember that? It's oh my goodness.
You mean which year?
No, like
What year?
Sorry.
When it was transmitted, you mean, or when
No, I mean, when I was a kid, you know, when I was a little boy, I was watching Naruto because I was before Naruto.
It was Cavaleiros do Zodíaco.
Cavaleiros
del Zodiaco.
The Zodíaco, yeah. So it was
I mean,
how I started that, you know.
I didn't watch much because my mother used to say that, and I respect my mother. Dear and loved mother, if you're watching me, I apologize. I love you. I respect you. My mother used to say that Cavaleiros do Zodíaco was kind of from the devil, kind of like I'm putting you know, dumb stuff, you know, bad stuff in my mind. So I was kind of afraid.
Like that.
Yeah, I was kind of afraid, so I didn't watch Cavaleiros do Zodíaco, but it was pretty good. It was pretty good. A bunch of knights actually fighting for a goddess or something, right? So
yeah. So I'm trying to say that I didn't have the opportunity to watch Naruto yet, but I'm pretty sure that something that's part of your, you know,
exactly,
you know,
of our childhood.
Yeah, exactly. You know, so yeah, I think everybody in some way gets some inspiration from this kind of animes or something like that, you know.
Yeah.
So don't be shy, you know, Ruby. That's my point. Don't get embarrassed yourself like, oh my goodness, you know, that's okay. Just because I don't have too much to share about Naruto in specific, you know, but I get your feelings and I totally agree with you. For example, Letitia say exactly what you said, like Naruto made me a better person, you know, so that's okay.
Letitia Marcelo's wife.
It's Ruben.
No.
It's Ruben one.
My wife, bro.
Your wife. Oh, okay.
I get my daughter married for another guy.
Okay,
Come
okay.
on, man.
No, Marcelo, you remember? You remember Marcelo?
Marcelo, no. She's called what is
Natasha.
Natasha. Exactly.
I'll forgive you now because I know them. They're good people as well, so that's fine, you know. But strike one, man.
I am your only Venezuelan friend, Ruben. Please. So
Yeah. No. That's cool. You know, my heart is still open. So I know that there maybe David and Douglas. I don't know. Maybe Roberto as well. There were some cartoons like National Kid, Ultraman.
Ultraman so famous. Yeah, it was. And I was a little boy, like maybe 5 years.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. What else? I don't know. Did you? Maybe you had Caverna do Dragão. I don't know.
Oh, Caverna do Dragão, yeah. Do you know, Roberto, Caverna do Dragão or something like that?
Caballeros del Dragón.
Cavaleiros del Dragão. Sí. Muy bueno.
Do you know that?
It sounds to me, yeah, but I don't remember the. Let's say the.
Yeah, it was a bunch of kids.
Exactly.
A bunch of kids with a magician, right?
Oh yeah, I know. Okay,
Yeah.
I remember.
And they wanted to go back home to their dimension, but they could not because the master wizard would never allow them to do it until they fulfilled all the.
Just because he want to mess it up him, you know, like mess it up. Then like you cannot go because now you have to do something to me. It's something like that. So just get out from my way, you know.
No, that's true. I mean, have you watched it?
I do. I did.
It was. Did you like it?
It was not one of my favorites, but yes, I remember it. I remember well.
That's okay. Have you watched the end of it?
I believe I did, man. I believe I did, but I don't remember that. Honestly, I don't remember what.
You know why? Because in Brazil there is a kind of story. You know, it's like urban story, and they say that. This is a kind of devil stuff as well, you know, and actually this kind of master is not a good person, but he was a bad person in the, you know, in the action, so something like that, and it was urban story about that, but actually it was not the true, right, Ruben? Actually the true is it was a good guy also.
Yeah, I was trying to catch Roberto in a lie, you know, because I just asked if you watched the final episode, and there's no final episode, basically, because everybody.
There's no.
There's no. I mean, they kind of the last episode, the final episode. I mean, it cannot be called the final because it was the last episode produced, which, if I'm not mistaken, they're fighting Tiamat, which is the seven-headed dragon. But the actual final episode was never produced because it was just canceled. So there were some rumors, urban legends, where people would say, oh, actually, the final episode would be that the master wizard was actually the devil.
Yes.
And they were trapped in hell forever.
Yeah.
But someone said that there was a script that says, and that's actually a more trusted rumor source, that says that there's a script that says that the master wizard, or however you want to call, called all these kids to go through all these adventures so that one day they would be strong enough to defeat the Avenger, the guy with half a horn,
Okay.
the horse, the dark horse.
Yes.
Remember that? So he actually wanted these kids to defeat him, but in a way that they would find a lost script, a lost scroll. Yes, that's the word I'm looking for. And that scroll would release the Avenger from a curse, because the Avenger was actually the Master Wizard's son, who was cursed by an evil wizard, by an evil warlock that tainted him because he was the son of the Master Wizard.
Yes,
and
I hear this story.
so this script says that whenever they found that scroll and released the Avenger, they finally got to go home.
Yes.
That's
yes.
the story. That's some knowledge for you guys. Now you can sleep
But
well.
but these are the theory, and don't have the proof. That's the
Yes.
truth.
We don't have this produced, right? Yeah,
No.
but I think I saw something like the final episode produced, and it was exactly as Ruben said. But maybe it was some fan fiction, something like that. Some guy that produced this just to have some, because it was pretty similar. I was believing that it was the last episode because I watched that.
It might be. Some people say it is based on the last script, but we have no actual trusted source to say it was. It's just a more common rumor or theory. I don't know, Roberto. What else do you like? Do you like, I don't know, Star Wars, Star Trek? Are you a fun fiction guy? Sorry, science fiction guy?
Well, no, not honestly, no. I really like Star Wars in general.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
The whole movies, the first
Okay.
the first three movies.
So you didn't like the last movies?
The last three was, well, from my point of view, were terrible movies. It's
We're good.
they destroy the drama.
They destroyed the franchise.
Destroy the
Oh
franchise,
my
probably. I
gosh.
don't know. Depends the point of view.
That's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay.
I don't know.
Yes.
You can share. That's a free space. Okay.
You can share.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I
Dennis David,
can.
I'm clean.
That's
Yeah.
fine. That's fine.
But you have to
I'm
be
not
careful
saying
with
they were
it because there are too many fans. There are too many Star Wars fans that maybe be hard with this.
I respect everybody, but I don't like too much. Star Wars to me, it's not like so exciting. It's like too old. I don't know.
But there is a
For example, I love. Sorry.
For example, there is a franchise, Aliens. For example, 4 movies.
Aliens. Yep.
The first one for sure is one of the best. But for example, it's the kind of movie that I really like.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what did you most like about this movie?
Actually, I seen it's the drama in general. It's the kind of thriller. Really like thrillers in general.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So yes, I remember that I was a kid. When I was a kid, I always wanted to watch. Always wanted to watch every weekend. The Aliens movie. But yes, I think it's still there. I really like it.
Mm.
Okay, so before we are going to the very end here now, and before we get the last word and close this episode for today, it was so nice have our first episode here with Roberto speaking English. So it's very nice. Do something like that. I hope everybody can enjoy that. But before we do that, let's just have a look at the chat. What have here? Let me put here the chat on the screen. Yes. So Ruben, there is a message there for you.
Okay.
The teacher say he has to forgive you since he said you came from dirt armpits. Is it? It's something like
armpits.
Armpits.
just because of the Caracas name. That's all. And she's just saying an eye for an eye. Like I said something by mistake that I didn't want to offend, and Roberto said something very
we
sad.
saw that.
So,
we saw that.
So we can call it even, you know. That's all. But at least I feel like I know Roberto, and I'm gonna write in my diary about him. It's gonna be pretty cool.
Oh my goodness, Roberto, you got a fun, my friend.
I'm gonna dedicate a whole sheet of my diary just for you, Roberto, because you're now my buddy.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Okay, Roberto. So just one question from everybody. Let's say I'm going to start with my question, Ruben, and so after that you can Douglas. And so I was thinking about the beach in your country. You know, how's the beach there? And do you miss this and that? And there is some special beach that you miss more than another one, like something that you want to normally you used to go before and you have good memories from there.
Well, that's we have for sure. We have many beaches there. Actually, I used to go almost every weekend to the beach, you know, drinking some beers. It's very nice to drink a beer into the beach, you know.
Man, it's so
Actually, there's
amazing.
something that I really miss, because here in Ireland, for example, you have to be in a pub, you know, you have to be in a closed place.
Close space, yeah.
Yes, and you got drunk very quickly, you know.
Yes.
But in this kind of environment, it's really easy to drink a beer, to be with your friends. And yeah, there are many beaches that I have been there. One of them was Isla Tortuga.
Tortuga.
Tortuga, like a turtle.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It was really nice.
La Tortuga.
Yeah. There is one there are many in Anzoátegui. I don't remember the names. No. Playa Plateada, I think, is one of them. Playa.
My goodness, it's like a crystal water.
It's a crystal water, yeah. It's a crystal water.
Oh my goodness!
Beautiful,
And
beautiful.
is it warm water or?
Yeah. It's warm water.
Oh my
No,
goodness!
one of the things that my country has is that there is no seasons there. It's always sunny. We have for sure we have a rainy season there, but we cannot say that we have summer. It's always summer, let's say. It's always summer there, so it's always sunny.
My
So-
goodness. Beautiful place. I'm just transmitting
Nice.
to audience. You know. Oh my goodness! Look at this. A lot of animals there.
You
Yeah.
you're showing the beach.
Yeah,
Yeah,
to the
man.
audience.
It's a beautiful place. Actually, if you have the opportunity to go to my country, for example, you have to visit this place.
Okay.
You have to visit most of the beaches places there. It's not so far away from the capital, let's say.
Okay.
It's very nice.
Nice. Ruben, what's your question?
Question about what?
No, just doing a round here. I start with my question. Do you have some question to him?
It's the last round.
Dude, it's just that I asked so many things about him. I feel like I know him already, like so well. Of course, I want to spend more time with him, you know, that kind of stuff. But I don't have any questions anymore. I mean, I can think about it, but honestly, the only thing I want to do right now is see him and give him a hug. That's all, you know, and make him feel welcomed, you know, make him
The only
feel.
thing that I'd like to do is see him
The only thing, man.
and take a beer, you know. Okay, Douglas, do you have a final question to Roberto here?
I don't have a question, but thank you, Roberto, for your welcome participate in this discuss for us, and I hope you like and discuss for us.
No, thank you, everybody. It was my first time in live on YouTube, something like that, or on the channel everywhere and in all media. So it was very nice to talk to you guys. Very nervous at the beginning,
Yes.
It's the first time.
Yeah.
My goodness, man.
My
What is
goodness,
this?
our channel is so famous, so just be care now because you cannot go, to the taste or something like that because maybe someone can, approach you and say, "Oh, I saw you there," So just be care, Stay at your home at least for 2 weeks, and so let the paparazzo get out, and so you can go out.
When David told me that, no, you're going to be watched by 1 million YouTube, 1 million followers, my goodness, my friend, what kind of thing.
Thank you, Roberto. Thank you.
No, but thank you everybody for inviting me here.
Yes,
It was very nice. It was very nice to be with you guys, with Brazilians again. As I always say, they are family. They are all are South Americans. We are also.
Yeah.
We are all the same people.
Yes, exactly, Roberto. Just I was thinking here when we're talking about exactly this situation, like warm people, and the family feelings. I was remember that sometimes here when you're going to somewhere like a hospital or something to be, to get some service or something like that, people are maybe sometimes so rude, so straight, and sometimes you feel like it's like okay, I will do that, but you don't have to say in this way, like something like no, it's so stupid, but it's our culture in South America. South America, it's like South America, so it's like everybody there, it's like so polite, so so friendly, and it's something that I miss a lot as well. But Roberto, just like to say thank you so much for participating here for our channel. It was really from the bottom of my heart, it was really so nice to receive you here, just because you are a good person, you are my friend, and it was a nice experience, start this different content here in English together with you. I know that it was a challenge for you be here today because you're a little bit shy, but thank you so much for accepting the challenge, my friend. That's it, guys. We have something? No? So just before we go, let me just show you here something about our channel. Let me go here to the channel. And after that, I'm going to talk about our next session here. Let me go to the channel. And so, let me put here to everybody see that. So here's our channel. You can find here a different playlist, and where you can see the full episode. And we have some, teaser as well. So if you want to just receive this kind of content, I'm going to put here a special list for you that if you are English speaker, so I'm going to put here a different list to you just to interview in English, let's say. So if you want to watch this kind of interview here, you can find this in the special list for you here. Okay, so subscribe the channel, turn on the bells, and we are going to see you soon here and invite another people to talk about in English also. Okay, it's a challenge for us as well. We are not English speakers, so it's very nice challenge to do here in this pandemic situation, let's say, or time, something like that. And before you go, let me just put here our next guest here is going to be here. This interview is going to be in Portuguese, right? He's called Giacomo Campagnolo. Do you know this guy, Roberto?
Really, man? Are you inviting Giacomo Campagnolo? This great
Giacomo
guy.
Campagnolo. Do you think he has good stories to tell here, or what do you think?
Yeah, for sure. That crazy guy always has very nice histories. Actually, if he's watching this, I miss that guy, God bless this guy, man. It's amazing.
Yeah, he's a busy guy. So he's going to be here 24 February here together with us. And it's going to be 8 o'clock here in the Europe time, okay? So if you want to watch this this interview, he's going to be here. He's a Brazilian guy. He's living here. I don't remember when he arrived here in Europa, but he lived here in the England, and now he is living in what is he living now? It's
He was living in Ireland, my friend, not in England. He was living in Ireland, David.
I said okay. So yeah,
He's living in Germany now. He's living in Germany now.
yes,
He's not living with
exactly.
us.
German, yeah. He was
decided
here in
not to
Ireland,
be-
and now he's in German. Sorry about that. Yeah. So that's it. Once more, my friend, thanks so much for your time here. And I think you are going to receive some, love letter from Ruben. Maybe he's proposing to you after this session. I don't know. And Ruben, thank you so much to came here as well. I know that you are supporting us here. It was amazing.
Thank you, Ruben. You saved me.
Yeah, you save us, and you are, ever welcome here in this channel. You are part of this family, my friend. And Letitia, you are part of this family also. We are very glad to have you in the chat all times. All times we have Letitia in the chat, and Ruben at least, And so we are very glad to have this family moment here together with everybody. Okay, guys. See you guys. Thank you so much for this time. See you in the same channel, in the same time, in the same weekday next week. See you guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.